Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode we entered Taejin's Tower, which is the next area that you come to just after Celia Springs. And we did the Sea Stone Mission 20, which can be found outside the tower at the entrance path. And then we entered the tower and we are on the ground tier. So after you've cleared out all the enemies and opened the 3 treasure balls, there can be 3 that you can find on the ground tier. Go ahead and head up the slope and enter the elevator. And then ride the elevator to the 2nd tier. Alright, so once you're at the 2nd tier, go ahead and head off. And you'll see a save point to the left. So continue to the destination marker.
What's that? Waiting for us, huh? What's this? Some kind of trap?
Alright, so after the scene, you'll get a short primer on the Minherman. To continue ascending Taejin's Tower, you must accept and complete missions from the 3 Colossal Mermen on the tower's 2nd tier. The route to the tower's apex will remain closed until all of the Merman's tasks are done. Alright, so just ahead of you, you'll see that your path has been blocked by flames due to the Pulse Fal'Cie.
Hey, take a look at that.
However, there is a hole in the wall that he made, so we're going to head that way. Now, before heading any further, let me quickly let you guys know, this tower is pretty confusing. So you're always going to want to follow the destination marker, which is represented by a orange exclamation mark on your map. So luckily that destination marker will make the tower a whole lot easier to navigate, because instead of simply going through the tower, you're going to have to backtrack, go down levels, go up levels. So the destination mark will always tell you the right spot to go. So if you're completely lost or stuck, just head to the destination marker and you'll find your way. Now finally, you want to take note that in order to progress higher up in the tower has to shift so that the elevator can be rode to the higher levels. So in order to make the tower shift, you're going to have to complete Sea Stone missions. Now the Sea Stone missions are a little bit different than normal. Now you're going to have to head up to the huge statues that you can find in Taejin's Tower. And upon talking to the statues or examining the statues, they will give you the Sea Stone mission. So you need to complete that. And there are 3 on each tier level. So in order to go up a tier, you're going to have to complete 3 Sea Stone missions. Otherwise, you won't be able to reach the top of the tower. Alright, with all that out of the way, go ahead and enter the next area. And quickly take out the enemies to the left.
As if there was any doubt.
Alright, so after slaying the Pulsework gladiators to the left, go ahead and examine the first Merman statue, or Minherman statue. And here you're going to be tasked with Sea Stone Mission 21, a Tremulous Terror. Now as you can see, we completed the first 20 Sea Stone missions before coming to the tower. So that makes it really good because we're exactly where we need to be. Alright, so whenever you're ready, go ahead and accept Sea Stone Mission 21, a Tremulous Terror. The mark is Taejin, and the location is Taejin Tower, 2nd tier, and the class is C. Alright, so once you accept this mission, go ahead and head left, and if you pull up your map, you'll see that the mission is marked by a pink star, just like always. And also it's the destination marker. So go ahead and head left and then head up the stairs. And then you'll come to a hallway. So go ahead and take care of the enemies in the hallway. Alright, so after taking care of them, continue down the hallway and then you'll have to descend some stairs ahead of you. And in the next room, you'll find your mark, which is a huge plan. So you'll see that Taejin has 679,140 HP, and he also absorbs water damage.
Easy.
Alright, so after taking out the mission mark, you'll get 2,900 Christian points. And that'll complete the mission for mission 21. So for completing mission 21, a Tremulous Terror, you'll get a speed sash as a reward. Alright, so after you take care of the first mission mark, just to the left, you'll see the next statue indicated by the destination marker. Go ahead and examine it. For XIII Mission 22, Infernal Machine. So the mark is Ambling Bellows, and the location is Taejin's Tower, 2nd tier, and the class is C. So go ahead and accept the mission. So now you're beginning to see why I suggested to do the first 20 Sea Stone missions before you got here. Because Sea Stone missions 1 through 20 can be done before you reach Taejin's Tower. And then when you reach Taejin's Tower, missions 21 through 26 you will have to complete anyways in order to reach to the top to reach the top of the tower. So you can start to see how these missions are starting to fall into place. And if you didn't have the first 20 missions done, then you would have skipped ahead and it would have been a little awkward skipping ahead in missions. So we have everything caught up, and now we can continue playing the way the game should be. Alright, so go ahead and backtrack to the original area we were at, where we accepted the Sea Stone Mission 21. And then to the right of the statue, you'll see another corridor you can take. So let's go ahead and head over here now. And as you get into the room, you'll see your mark. So go ahead and preemptive strike them for an easy battle. Now, just like these enemies back in Mahabharata, you're going to want to take out Ambling Barrels first, because he'll send reinforcements out if you take out his soldiers first.
Just another battle.
Alright, so that mission was really easy if you get a preemptive strike. If you don't get a preemptive strike, then you should be able to take them out rather easy anyways. And for some reason, if you can't take them out and you're having trouble getting preemptive strikes, you can use a Deceptizol. And you should be able to take them out really quickly. So for slaying the mark, you'll get 3,850 Chrysogen points. And that will complete the mission. So for completing Sea Stone Mission 22, Infernal Machine, you'll get 3 particle accelerators as your reward. Alright, so after beating the mission, if you look to your right, you'll see that there is the 3rd statue. So go ahead and examine it. And this is the final mission you'll have to complete on the 2nd tier of Taejin's Tower. So examining the statue, you'll get mission 23. Natural defenses. The mark is Garengach. The location is Taejin's Tower, 2nd tier, and the class is B. So let's go ahead and accept this final mission so that we can advance to the next tier. Alright, so if you open up your map, you'll see that the mark is in the previous room where we first entered the 2nd tier, back where we got the first mission in this area. So go ahead and turn left and backtrack to the first room that we came to. And as you enter, you'll see the mark. So again, he's really easy to preemptive strike. Just wait for him to turn around and then engage him. So the Garangach has 242,550 HP. And his vulnerable abilities is he's halved to all magic attacks.
Time for another approach.
Alright, so again, this is a really easy mark. All you have to do is preemptive strike him. And he's really easy to preemptive strike. And you should be able to finish him off in one stagger with no problem. Just raise his stagger percentage. Once he's staggered, raise his stagger percentage to about 550%. And then switch over to aggression and have your 2 commandos hack him to death. So for winning the battle, you get 2,700 Christogen points. And you'll get a couple spoils, and that'll complete the mission. So for completing Sea Stone Mission 23, Natural Defenses, you'll get a Warrior's Wristband. Alright, so after you complete all 3 Sea Stone missions on the 2nd tier, the path will be open.
Hey, hey.
So you can now head back to the outer area for a scene.
Here we go again.
Can't take a hint.
You're one to talk.
Huh? Woo! Well, I'll be damned.
Are they sad?
Well, I guess the way is open now. Good job.
Alright. So once you've completed the 3 Sea Stone missions by examining the 3 statues on the 2nd tier of Taejin's Tower, the flames blocking your path earlier should now be extinguished. So if you want, you can turn around and kill some pulse work soldiers for some CP.
Hardly worth the effort.
Alright, yeah, so I would highly advise to take out any pulse work gladiators that you see, because they give you quite a lot of Christogen points. So as you can see, we got 4,800 Christogen points for 3 of them. Now up ahead, I think there's like 6 of them that you can fight, or 5 or 6 of them, and they'll give you like 7,000 CP. So it's an excellent place to farm for CP. So I'll let you guys know whenever we hit that spot, so if you're behind on CP, you can catch up. Alright, so once the flames have been extinguished, you can continue along the inner ring. So go ahead and follow the inner ring as far as it will take you, and ignore the door to the left for now. If you continue following the path of the inner ring, you'll reach a dead end with a treasure ball. And this contains 5 spark plugs. So once you've gotten that, go ahead and turn around and enter the door that you passed up. And inside you'll find 5 pulsework gladiators.
You're nothing!
Alright, so for beating the 5 pulsework gladiators, you'll get 8,000 Christian points, which is a very good battle to keep fighting. So a good way to farm up CP is if you head back to the inner ring and follow it all the way back to the elevator, there'll be a save point. You can save your game and then quit to the main menu and then reload your game and run back here, and they'll all be respawned and you can kill them again. And you can keep killing them for 8,000 CP, so if you're behind on CP, that's an excellent place to catch up. Otherwise, there's another spot where you can grind for CP that's a little bit faster if you don't want to have to run back to the save point, save your game, and then exit the game to the main menu and then reload it and come back here and fight. So there's actually a quicker way, but you'll get 800 CP less. You get like 7,200 CP. But the time required to kill the enemies and then get them to respawn is a lot quicker. So I would suggest to just wait instead of grinding here. You can grind here if you want. It's an excellent spot. But I'll show you guys an even better place to grind. Now you won't get as much CP per battle. But again, the enemies respawn faster. So you can get more battles in a faster amount of time, making it a better grind spot. Alright, so after you take care of the 5 pulsework gladiators, go ahead and head up the stairs. And as you are heading up the stairs, you'll find a treasure ball in the corner. Go ahead and open that up for a Simurge, which is a new weapon for Hope. And then go ahead and continue up the stairs. In the next area, you'll have to take out a group of enemies. Alright, so after taking out the enemies in this room, go ahead and head through the doorway to the next room. And here we're going to have to take out 2 more enemies. Alright, so after clearing out the room of enemies, go ahead and examine the statue just ahead. Alright, so after examining the statue, the central elevator can now reach the 4th tier now that the tower has
Gotta
shifted.
be something that'll help.
Alright, so after you've done that, go ahead and enter the doorway behind you and then turn right, and you'll find a dead end with a treasure ball that you can open up for 2 metal armbands, which is resist deprotect by 30%. Then turn around and continue heading towards the direction of the destination marker at the inner ring, and you'll reach a dead end. But as you reach the dead end, the elevator will be called up. So once the elevator's right in front of you, go ahead and enter it. And now you have several options that you can choose from. Because we are currently on the 3rd tier, so you can go to the ground tier, 2nd tier, or 4th tier. Go ahead and choose to go to the 4th tier. Alright, so once you've rid the elevator to the 4th tier of Taejin's tower, you can either exit from the left or right hand side. So go ahead and exit on the right hand side where there's a save point. And here you'll find a save point to the left, so go ahead and save your game. And that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I'll see you guys next time where we continue advancing up Taejin's tower.